Hey guys, I'm out here. I'm going to change the light bulb on my Yamaha sr400. I've never done it before. I've done one on my Harley a couple times, but it was a totally different setup than this. The housing was different and everything was different. So I've never done one on this bike before. So I'm going to go into detail on how to do it because I looked online and nobody has anything on the line on how to do it, so I don't know how to do it. I'm gonna figure it out right now. I've been looking at it and I see there's your adjuster screws right here for the angles and stuff like that, and there's a couple down here. See, there's one down here for, looks like it goes into the side of it, and down here is another one. So I'm assuming these are the ones you take out to pop out the lens. So I'm talking about over here, there's one over here. So I'm going to loosen those up and see if it pops out the lens real quick. I don't have a stand, so I'm going to pause you for a minute. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, I took these two out. There's a screw here and a screw on the other side. I took them out. And if you pop this whole housing comes out. Now what you want to do is take this, pull this back, and I think I might have got the wrong one. Let me take a look at this real quick. Stand by. No, I got the right one. It's right here. What it was is I saw this and it was on here, so I had to pull this off to get this off of here. Now I had to pull this out to get this out, but the new one in. I'm not sure exactly how to do that, to be honest with you, but we are going to figure it out together. So let me find a place to put my phone. Stand by. Here you go. Hopefully it won't fall over. So here it is. I'm going to pull this boot off. I'm going to call it a boot. I don't know what they call it, but I'm going to call it a boot. So I pulled that boot off. I'm going to take that out, put that down there. And there's little tabs. Lock this way. You gotta go this way for a lock. So it looks like there's a tab on there that says lock. See right there? And it has an arrow pointing this way, so I'm assuming you're gonna have to push it over that way. And how you do that, I don't know, because like I said, I've never done this before, so this is the first time. Looks like there's a little tab on there holding that in there, to be honest with you. Maybe I need like I know why you're watching this right now is like, you dummy. No, just do this, blah, blah, blah. And it's real simple. What I did is I turned it. This piece comes off. Okay, so put that down there. Then your bulb comes out. We're all doing this together. It's the first time I've ever done this. So here's a bulb, an old one. And you can tell, I don't know if you can see it. It's burnt out. It won't focus in, but there's a giant dark spot right there, and the filament inside is cracked in half. So I got the number one for the Royal Enfield. I'm sorry, wrong bike. For the Yamaha sr400, it's the 9003. If you don't want the halogen ones, if you want the halogen ones, it's a little different, but look it up. It should go in the exact same way you took it out. Fairly simple. So I just took it out of the package. There it is. Put this into here. It only goes in one way, and that's the way I'm not doing it. So, 1 second. There it goes. It only goes in one way, so you can't really screw it up. Okay, see these tabs right here have to line up with these hole tabs. Boom, boom, just 3 of them. So you line it up and you put it right in there like that. Now let me grab the locking ring that goes around. I'm calling it a locking ring. I know there's a name for it, but I don't know what it's called. I'm gonna call this the locking ring. I know it's not the locking ring. Put it down below if you know what it's called. I'm gonna put this on here. Ah. There you go. Right. That way to lock. We gotta go this way to lock it, so I'm assuming you go this way. Oh, lock that way. Kind of hard to do this on the ground in a carport. Stand by, I'll be right back. It took me a few minutes to figure this out. I've never done this before, like I said, 100,000 times. And that's not exactly right, but what you do is, when you screw that out, these tabs have to go under here. Under there. See, this isn't right either. See, yeah, push this down as you lock it and turn and lock it. And those tabs will go underneath there. You know, see, and it locks it into place. Pretty cool. I mean, it's not the greatest invention, but it works. Then you take out your plug. Put your plug back in here, like that. I'm gonna pick the phone back up. I'm gonna place this right here for now. Hang on, pause. Alright, I just have it setting in the front wrong door. I just have it setting in there. I don't have it screwed in or anything. I just want to test it real quick. See if everything works. I think it doesn't work unless the bike's running, to be honest with you. It doesn't. But let me start the bike real quick. I'll be right back. There you go. The headlight doesn't come on unless the bike started, which I think I should know because it's my motorcycle, but you know, whatever. There's the low beam. There's the high, low, high, low, high. Ah! And there it is falling out. And I shut the bike off. Now that I know it works. And I'm going to put everything back together. See, right here are these 2 screws I was telling you about. One here and one there. These are the only 2 screws that are holding it in. Okay, so let me put this back on here, screw those back in, I'll be right back. Retaking the bolts out again because when I was putting it back together, I saw there was a big gap right here, like about this size right here. So I took the bolts out and I'm trying to put it back on here, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I screwed up and I'm fixing it, so I'll be right back. Well, I got it in there. There's only one problem. Does anybody see the problem? Does anybody see the problem? Does anybody see the problem? I left the breathe out here. So I gotta take it all apart again and put it back together. So I can be redundant and show you guys, but there's your local Mexican guy selling shit over there. So yeah, so I can be redundant and show you, but I'm just gonna throw this boot on. When I take it apart, I'll show you how to put the boot back on, but just give me a minute because I only have one hand, so stand by. Well, good thing I took it back apart because that was crooked and that seal wasn't on there right. So put this down here carefully on the cement, and then on here it says bottom and it says top. This is the top of the light. So assuming it's going to go this way. So you put that boot on there, and if anything happens to get in here, it'll protect it from water and stuff, corrosion, hopefully. So I'll pause it and I'll be right back. So that's it for now. Thank you everybody for watching me replace this headlight. Some of it's redundant. It's only because I can't stand when people go on here and tell you they're going to show you how to fix something, and they're like, here, you take this screw out, then you know the next frame is they have the whole thing back together again. You know, I like to go in there and show you every single, okay, you take this screw out, this screw comes down here, and there's a fastener behind here, and there's a washer here with a bushing, and this bushing comes out, and I like to explain everything. So anyways, thanks everybody for watching these videos. I really appreciate it. I try to go in depth as possible. Tomorrow this light is burned out in here. It's in here somewhere, so I never dealt with one of these either. So tomorrow I'm going to take this apart and try to find a bulb for it, so put it back together so we all can do that together if you want, and we'll figure out how this works. So it doesn't look too incredibly complicated. There's 3 nuts on the back. It's a simple cluster, you know, and it does have the speedo that goes in here, the speed speedometer cable. But the light in here is burnt out, so at night I don't really care. On my Harley, I didn't have no tachometer or speedometer on my Harley for like 6 years. I didn't have any gauges whatsoever, so I mean, it's not a big deal. I really don't need it, a light, but I just figure it'd be good content, it'd be fun to do, you know, something different. But that's it. Thanks. Like, subscribe, tell your friend, neighbors, uncle, aunt, cousins, the guy down the street, hobo at the liquor store. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Leave all your hate comments below, and I'll talk to you later.
I don't want a pickle, just want to ride my motorcycle. And I don't want a tickle, I'd rather ride my motorcycle. And I